Hi, everyone. This is my attempt to raise awareness for mental health and people that suffer from mental illness. I am one of those people. Now, a lot of people have these misconceptions on people that have disabilities overall. Like, because one, I'm not physically handicapped or disabled, I'm not intellectually challenged, or mentally retarded, whichever political way you want to, politically correct way you want to say this. Anyway, there's emotional retardation too. That's something I suffer from. But there's so many stigmas and stereotypes out there that it's just ridiculous. Like some people in these preconceived, notions that they have regarding patients or mental health patients. It's it's time that we talk about it more and shed some light on, you know, what's really going on. I'm just gonna tell it how like it is because I don't know another way to say it. But um, I'm on psych meds, so I take medication that I was scared, like thinking that these antidepressants or whatever the hell they call it. I don't know what I'm really putting in my body, and I'm taking a big risk because they come with all these side effects and shit. It's scary. It can alter my brain. It does because I have a chemical imbalance in certain areas. But when they told me that, hey, your disorders or your symptoms outweigh the risk of side effects. And to save my life, I chose to take this medication. You know, I chose to get professional help a few years ago. Yes, the pharmaceutical companies make money off having these doctors push pills. Okay, but you know, not getting help for yourself and mental illness, leaving that untreated, only gets worse over time. Straight up, I'm telling you that. Um, Especially when you're like younger and say for instance like childhood abuse and stuff like that, and just not talking about whatever's going on or what's bothering you, like suppressing your emotions and you know uh, not getting help, like not getting help is like not taking care of yourself. That's like you know wishing something away. you know um Sometimes like it's okay for you to there's nothing wrong with getting help. It's just stupid. I find, like, seriously, I wish I could have done it when I was younger. It's really stupid as hell. It's dumb not to want to get help for yourself. Why wouldn't you want to help yourself? you know I'm not no ad. I'm not getting paid to say any of this shit. No, like, I'm serious. This shit happens, like, especially in the black community. We do not It's not cool to talk about issues and shit like that. Like, nobody wants to um be made fun of. Like, it's embarrassing. I used to be ashamed and in denial and oh, there's nothing wrong with me, and just be in denial like that. Or so I would convince myself that I would be fine. Like, I'm okay, or I'll be all right. But I wasn't all right, and that's why I kept having reoccurring uh issues, and all kind of psychological problems. Like, I'll just say issues regarding my mental health, because um I wasn't really open or I would talk to a therapist or like once in a while, but not on a consistent basis. I thought I could, do it as needed, and this was without medication prior to that. But even with medication, it's like I still needed help or outpatient services on a consistent basis, from a lifetime of trauma. It took a long time to, become damaged, and it's going to take a long time to undo a lot of that damage, and, I thought I was stronger than that, or, all the fucking stereotypes, like strong black woman and, God ain't gonna put no more on you than you can handle and shit. No, like physical exercise, you need to make sure, your head is on straight too, you know, um, like on a daily basis, you know. I've heard so many things, like some people don't realize what they say and how it could affect someone else, or how someone else might reciprocate those, or how can I say this, like how what I don't know. I don't know, like if it's ignorance or if it's lack of empathy or something, that people don't understand, like someone else might comprehend what you say or interpret that differently, or it might come off as offensive, and they're not even meaning to. They were just, um out of like I said, ignorance, or they didn't know how what they're saying and how it could affect someone else or offend someone else. You know, a few, like I could count on my hands, like I don't know, maybe a few times when people have looked at me differently, or said some stupid shit. This is my health concerning me. It's not affecting you. You know, um, like I said, I take psych meds. I'm on antidepressants and a mood stabilizer for a few disorders. Um, and one person told me, "Oh, you are like, but I look like what? Oh, I'm not supposed to have my hair standing all over my head and drool hanging out my mouth, looking like a fucking doped up zombie or something? What is a crazy person supposed to look like? It affects mental illness, affects us. It can affect anybody. It can affect us all. Like we all, you know, fall down. We all go through things, um, tragedies, trauma, and a lot of people don't bounce back from that. You know, so it doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, big, tall, short. It doesn't matter. I mean, having a thick skin or tough skin, people, like everyone's built differently. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm soft or this or that. Shit happens, and some people would think that they look at me and think I'm fine. Like, no, I'm just doing the best that I can. That doesn't mean that I'm over something or that happened a few years ago or whatever. Many years of counseling and therapy, many years. Okay, for me to get to this point, and I'm not ashamed of it anymore. But I still work on it. My battery's died. Um, but I wish I would have gotten help a lot sooner, because, like I said, mental health left untreated only gets worse. It affected my job, my work, like my performance, um, my overall health in general, my hygiene. Like, I mean, there's times when I've been in such a debilitated state, you know, but there's days when I was able to function a lot better and conduct myself. But it was only for a limited amount of time where I could, um, before I fell apart again, and yeah, so I had major setbacks, and it affected my ability to my quality of life, everything. Suffering from mental illness, and being too ashamed to ask for help or even walk into the Social Security office and file for disability or walk into the doctor's office or just going into a mental facility, period, scared me because I had, you know, misconceptions and negative, well, yeah, because it's so many stigmas on, what you see on TV from these psych wards and mental health places and shit, and you're scared that they're gonna just drug you and stuff like that. People have told me some dumb shit like, oh, if you get voluntarily commit yourself, or if you go to one of those hospitals, you think you crazy now, oh, they really gonna fuck you up, or then you really gonna be crazy. And it's like, see how that prevented me or scared me, um that negative influence stopped me from getting the help that I needed. No, I should figure out and go for myself to figure out and find out if they can help me or not listen to what someone else's, that could have been their experience, someone else's experience. Getting services or whatever that can, you know, mess you up or make you better. Straight up. You don't know until you try. And if you're too scared to try, then you're really going to go off what someone else is telling you to do. Yeah, they might mean well. Okay, yeah, your mom said this or your cousin said that. Okay, I'm not saying that they're right or they're wrong. I'm saying that you have to do your research and figure and try. Because if your sanity is on the line and your life is in, there's nothing wrong with getting professional help. I was scared too because I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen to me. Listening, all when I would question or just tell people what I'm about to do, I'm about to go sit down in a facility and get my mind right or whatever, and I'd do it again if I had to save my life. But I'm not about to be cutting on myself and uh, be a danger to myself and other people and hurt myself because you know it's just not fair. Like people that hurt innocent people and go shoot up a school or something like that, and they had an extensive history of mental illness, or because they suffer from no, that's bullshit. I suffer from mental illness too. You don't see me going around robbing, stealing, and killing and hurting people, and turn around and blame. Well, I'm crazy to justify my actions. No. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, the medication I take, the antidepressants, it's not a cure-all. It's not a magical pill that you can take and just to make things better and you be on the commercial smiling and jumping. Oh, this minute Abilify has helped me so much and now I can, life is a cakewalk. No. It does the bare minimum because of my circumstances or current circumstances, but it's helping me, helping to save my life. I don't like popping pills every fucking day. I have to take this medication, or else I won't be, it will be harder for me to be mentally stable and be able to, function. And it's hard enough as it is to, maintain my and keep my sanity. I don't want to go back to a mental health facility or an institution. Been there, done that. And what did I learn from it? Exactly. I learned what I needed to know to stay alive and to not, or else I'd still be in one, right? Exactly. And I have too much to lose. Like on the line, like I'm not trying to lose my privileges and my freedom and stuff like that. But I mean, if I had to, I'll do it again. But when I do, I voluntarily commit myself. I'm not gonna wait until it's too late when you get 5150. You're involuntarily committed, and you get dragged there kicking and screaming. Do something about your health while you still can, while you have the choice. Like, you know. And another thing is, I don't want one of those crazy labels because it's not cool when somebody labels you as crazy or like you're defective. I don't want to be one of those people. When I go to the mental health services and stuff, there's plenty of them. Doped up zombies walking around with troll hanging from their mouth, raggedy clothes, smelling like piss and shit and alcohol, or hair standing over their heads. So what does a crazy person look like? Exactly what I described. That's what most people think. Those people, that's what I don't want to look like. That's what I don't want to be. You know, I don't want to be the person that I saw in a mental facility staring out the window, rocking back and forth. You know, just checked out of reality completely. Oh, there's been times when I've gotten to that point and I was able to snap myself up out of that because you know what? I don't want to be, I don't want to, I didn't want that. I wanted more. But there's times when I gave up. Yeah, I didn't have no hope or anything. Like, I was, but I was able to do something because I couldn't say I needed help back then to save myself. And I was just that close to it. But you have to care about yourself at least enough to want to do better, and you owe the future that. Like, oh,